I'm videoing right now. What are you doing?
I'm cooking.
Okay. You're cooking, yeah?
I'm gonna cook, so I'm cooking.
Okay, you're cooking.
Yeah.
What are you cooking?
Chickpeas.
That's hardly cooking, is it?
That's chickpeas. Chickpea sauce. You've got me on film, haven't you?
Yep. In today's Necron Combat Patrol Battle Report, I'm taking the Murder Court up against the Tau. And it's coming right up.
Necrons!
Nick speaking, and welcome to this battle report. Right, I am back with my son. We're continuing the Combat Patrol battle reports. Hello, son. How you doing?
Good, thank you.
Good. We've got two missions to play with the Murder Court. Of course, this is the White Dwarf and Necron Combat Patrol. So let's take a look at that first. Okay, so heading up the force is a Psychomancer. I've got the enhancement. If he targets a battle shocked unit, he has 3 attacks as opposed to 1, and he gets +1 to hit. We then have 5 Tesla Immortals. We have 5 Flayed Ones, another 5 Flayed Ones, a unit of 3 Ophidian Destroyers, and another unit of 3 Ophidian Destroyers. There are no plasmacytes though in this combat patrol. That's my force. Let's have a look at the Tau. Okay, son, what have you got?
So I've got Commander Cloud Spear, leads in. He's got an enhancement for a 4+ in run, and he gets to reroll a hit and a wound roll.
Yep.
And then I've got 10 Pathfinders that are split into 2 groups of 5.
Okay.
And then I've got 10 Breachers and a Devilfish.
Right, and you've got some secondaries. What secondaries have you taken?
I have taken the one where I get more points in for being in No Man's Land.
Objectives.
The objectives in
Yeah,
No
that's
Man's
it.
Land.
So you've got like 4 points on turn 1 for each objective, is that right?
Yeah.
And turn 2?
1 and 2 is 4 points, and then 3,
Yeah.
4, 5.
So
2
really
points.
high scoring for the Tau if they're on objectives in the middle. I've taken the secondary where I score 2 points if I'm on equal amount of objectives than the Tau, and another 2 points if I'm on more. We are playing Sweeping Raid, 4 objectives. It's an interesting mission. Primary is scored from turn 2 to 4, 5 points per objective, maximum of 15. And then in turn 5, or at the end of the battle round of turn 5, then you can score some extra points if you're on your opponent's objective or the one nearest the opponent's deployment zone. It's 10 points for this one and 5 points for this one, but you don't score any other points. If you are holding your home objective, then you get to roll a dice, and on a 4+, you get an extra CP. In terms of the terrain, we have declared the big building in the middle is totally obscuring. You can't shoot through it at all. We've also declared that you can't shoot through the windows of the other pieces of ruined buildings. And then we have these little barricades, and they are literally just going to count as pipes. So you get a cover save if you're behind them. Right, we are going to deploy, and we'll be back to find out who is going first. Okay, so we have deployed. I've got my Immortals and Psychomancer on the home objective. Bearing in mind that in Combat Patrol, battle line units do have sticky objectives. We then have 1 unit of Ophidian Destroyers behind this building. I have reserved the other unit. Then I've infiltrated both units of Flayed Ones, 1 just behind that building and 1 just over there on the objective. And then my son has deployed the Pathfinders just there. We've got the Devilfish with the Breachers inside in the middle. And then we have Commander Cloud Strike.
Cloud
Spear. It's been a while. Cloud Spear over there. And we've got the other Pathfinders there with the big gun. And now we are ready to find out who is going first. Son, do you want to go first?
Yeah.
You do? Yeah, I can see why. I can see why, because my Flayed Ones there are looking a bit vulnerable to those breachers. Right, here we go. Oh, you got a 6. I got a 2. Here we go then. It's Tau, turn 1. Okay, Tau movement phase. We've got Cloud Spear.
Yeah.
Yes. And the Devilfish on this objective. These guys have just stood still, right?
Yeah.
And these guys have moved out as well. So I think my Flayed Ones there are looking rather vulnerable.
So I'll guide with these Pathfinders.
Okay.
These big guns are going to shoot first, because
Right.
why not? So,
Okay. Into the flayed ones.
yes. So hit on 3s because they're heavy. All hit. And then strength 10. So I'm guessing 2s to wounds.
Yeah, toughness 4.
Oh, I'll get a 1.
Oh, they do have stealth.
Oh, -1 to hit. I was 3s and I rolled a 4 and 2 6s.
Right, okay.
I might CP that. I don't know. What else do I use? I'm re-rolling that one.
Okay.
Oh. So a dev wound and then 1 save at AP -4.
-4, so -3, no save then.
So 2
2
dead.
dead. So yeah, I am using, of course, the White Dwarf for my cards. It's slightly annoying not actually having the data cards like my son's got, because it's actually quite useful, but there you go. Right, 2 flayed ones dead. Anything else to shoot into them?
Shoot these 2. Can these 2 shoot?
Oh,
Because the whole, like, these can't see. So
yeah, they can't see, they can't
Can
shoot.
the other 2 shoot?
If they both can see, yeah.
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 I don't know if that guy can.
It's a close one, is it?
Yeah, I think you just can see your
Yeah,
base.
okay, so 2 of them then.
So they hit on 3s.
Ooh,
Oh
nice.
no, they hit on 4s because you got stealth, right?
Yeah, still nice.
And then their guns are strength 5. So
3s
3s,
again, yeah, 2.
2 saves,
And
no
you-
AP.
No AP. So get cover save. So
Oh, I do ignore cover.
Oh, okay. I don't get cover save then. So 4s. I'll save
Nice.
both. Okay, now the tank here.
Yeah. I'll just do them all at the same time because it doesn't make a difference.
Okay.
So 3s, back to 4s to it. Oh my.
Oh, that's useful.
And then 3s to wound. 1 save, no AP.
No AP. Ignores cover or not?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so 4 up. Saved. Okay, so I was quite happy with that. I only lost 2 flayed ones. I think I was a bit lucky. But the Tau did score 4 points for their secondary for being on this objective as we move in to turn 1 for the Necrons. Okay, so command phase. I rolled a 4+, so I got an extra CP. Then I RP'd a flayed one back. And we are now ready to start moving. Okay, so I've finished moving. I've moved the Psychomancer and Immortals forward. I've moved the Ophidians into the building. I did consider moving them out. But those breaches in that tank, and the tank I can't really kill, not easily, and certainly not in one turn. So the breaches have the upper hand at the moment, so I'm being a bit cautious. I put the flayed ones onto that objective and sort of half hidden them behind the building. And then these flayed ones have moved to the side. I'm trying to keep out of line of sight of everything if I foul my charge, but the plan is to charge these guys on the home objective. Okay, start of the shooting phase. I'm going to use my once per battle only ability, and the Psychomancer is going to make Commander Cloud Spear take a battle shock test at -1.
I need an 8 then.
Okay.
No.
6. Okay, here's Battle Shocked, which is a bonus because now I get some buffs. Okay, so I'm now going to shoot. I'm going to shoot this unit at Commander Cloud Spear, who is Battle Shocked. That means that my Psychomancer gets 3 attacks as opposed to 1, and it's +1 to hit. And because he's with the Immortals and you're on the objective, I get to re-roll all wounds. Bit of a mouthful, but basically I need 3s. I get the obligatory 1, which I am going to re-roll. CP re-roll. Another 1. Always. It's always that way. Okay, so what strength is this? This is strength 6.
I'm toughness 5.
Okay, so 3s re-rolling. Not another 1, please. Right, okay, they both go through. That's -3 and 3 damage.
4 ups I need.
Ah,
All good.
spoiled my fun. Okay, so now the Immortals. Okay, I said it's been a long time since I played these, so these Immortals have to have the Gauss blasters. So my models are wrong, but we're going with the Gauss blasters. So 2 shots each, lethal hits, needing 3s. And of course, these are sustained, which is nice because I see 4 6s. I have missed with 2. However, yeah, 4 6s. Oh, they're not sustained because they're not Tesla. I've just told you that. Okay, so they are lethal. So 4 go straight through. And now we've got 4 to wound. Strength 5.
Toughness 5.
So 4s. Re-rolling because you're on the objective.
Wow.
Wow. Okay, so yeah, that's 8 6s to try and save. And there is AP because it's Gauss rather than the Tesla wouldn't have been AP.
So AP -1.
Yep, -1 AP.
So we've got 2 up save normally, so 3s. Takes 3 wounds.
Okay, yeah, that could have gone a lot better than it did, but there you go. 3 wounds on Cloud Spear. Okay, so Assaults phase, the flayed ones need a 6 to get in, but I am really looking for something slightly longer than that, just to get me in better. Right, here we go. Oh, lovely jubbly. Okay, flayed ones coming in, we need 3s, and these are sustained. I get 1 extra, but I do miss with a few of them, so let's take the misses out, and then 1 goes back. Strength 4.
Toughness 3.
Okay, 3s, and these are twin linked. Let's re-roll them. So they are all in. So that's 12 saves at -1.
-1?
-1.
Only 5s.
Yeah. You got 1?
I'm dead.
Okay, my flayed ones are going to consolidate towards the objective over there. And that brings us to the end of Necron's turn 1. As we move in to Tau, turn 2. Okay, Tau, turn 2. No home objective, so no CP bonus. You did score 5 points for being on this objective. And your secondary is still at the bonus 4 points for each objective at the moment. So that's something to consider because that will go down to 2 points an objective in turn 3 onwards. Okay, let's see what my son does. Okay, so movements phase done. Cloud Spear's just moved over slightly and the Devilfish has moved forward and these guys have got out and they seem to be eyeing up my Immortals who, let's face it, are probably going to die, although I'm not on an objective, so that's going to help me a little, but probably not enough. Okay, here we go. Shooting phase. Okay, so the Breachers have declared this unit here as a target, and I'm using a CP to make you take a battle shock test, and because you're within 12 inches, it's at -1. So Breachers, -1.
Need an 8.
They are battle shocked. Of course, that means now you can't use your stratagem.
I cannot.
Okay, here we go then. Shooting.
So we'll shoot the Breachers at the Immortals, and we'll use the Devilfish to guide them.
Okay.
So 2s to it. Take out all the misses. And they are strength 6.
Toughness 5.
So I need 3s to wound. Not great. It's not too bad.
Too bad.
That many saves.
Okay, any AP on them?
AP -1.
Okay, so with cover, it'll be back to 0. Okay, so I'll roll 5 at a time. First of all on the Immortals, so it's going to be a 3-up save. So 2 Immortals die so far. Let's have 3 more. They're okay, and another 3. Another 1 die, so 3 in total are dead. Okay, so 2 Immortals left. I am a little surprised, but it was a combination of things. A, I wasn't on the objective. B, you were battle shocked, so you couldn't use your stratagem. And C, you weren't able to guide them, yeah, because you're guiding the flayed ones over there. Is that right?
These can't see, so they can't. These have the Markerlight Drain, which
right.
ignores cover.
Okay. Okay, so with that said, we've still got more shooting. So the tank into the Immortals, I assume?
Yeah. So I need 4s to it on the first 2 guns. And then strength 5, so 4s to wound.
Nice.
2 saves, no AP.
No AP, so it's a 3-up save. Save both.
And then the other gun, Force to it. And strength 6, so freeze, 2 wounds, twin linked, just 1.
1 save, yeah?
Yeah.
Any AP?
Nope.
Nope, 3 up. I do lose an immortal unless I CP reroll it. You've still got Cloud Spear to shoot, yeah? Can he shoot?
No.
Can't see me, okay. Yeah, I will take that then, I think. We'll let him die. Okay, so finally to shoot is the Pathfinders into my flayed ones. Good luck, flayed ones. There's just 4 there.
No, you'll be alright, I think.
You reckon?
So,
we'll see.
Nothing else can see, so I'm not guided.
Right, okay.
So the 3 big guns, they hit on 5s, because I moved.
Okay.
Nothing. And then...
How come you moved? Did you
so
need
I
to
could
move?
see them.
Right, okay.
And then the other guns, they only 5s, because you have got stealth.
Yep.
And then 3 to wound.
One goes through.
1 save, no AP.
No AP, so I'm in cover, yeah? So
Yeah.
3 up. Makes it. Okay, so I'm happy with that. I survived fairly well. However, we've got a lot of tau here on this objective, so now we need to see if we can clean up a little bit. My son did score 4 points for being on this objective for his secondaries as we move in to a Necrons 10-2. Okay, into the command phase. I did a battle shock test here and passed it, got an immortal back. I got the flayed one which was killed earlier back over here, and I'm on 3 objectives, so that's 15 points for primary as we move in to the movement phase. Okay, so end of the movement phase. I moved my immortals forward. I've moved the flayed ones through the building. They're going to try and assault the breaches. And then I replaced the flayed ones with the Ophidians who moved out of the building. And then I moved the flayed ones up over here towards these Pathfinders and deep striked in the Ophidians to replace them on the objective. And now it's time to shoot. Cisco, what are you doing, boy? So for my secondaries, I forgot to say I did score 4 points of being on more objectives than the Tau. I've just finished shooting. I shot this unit into the breaches. Just killed 1. My rolling was terrible. And now we're moving into the assault phase. We've got the flayed ones here, which is 5-inch charge, I think we said, didn't we?
Yeah.
5-inch charge. A double 1. I'm going to CP reroll that.
Good idea.
I'm in with an 8. And then, over the other side of the table, as long as I don't roll a double 1, I think even if I do, I'm in.
Yeah.
I do, but yeah, I'm in. Okay, so I got 2 double 1s there, and I tried to assault with my immortals as well, and I rolled not quite a double 1, a 1 and a 2, but it was enough to get in. So we're in the assault. Let's see what we can do. Okay, so I started with these flayed ones. My son had 16 wounds to save, and he saved a lot, but it wasn't quite enough. So now we're going to move on to the second squad of flayed ones into the breaches. Okay, we'll roll it on camera this time, so we need 3s. We mess with the 1s and 2s, and there's quite a few 1s and 2s this time. However, we've got 4 6s, which mean 4 dice go back in. We then need 3s, re-rolling the misses because it's twin linked, and my god, there are lots of misses. Okay, re-rolling these. We still miss a few of them, but there's still a reasonable amount of save. So 5, 10, 11 this time on those breaches.
11. 5 up, yeah?
Yep.
Oh. So 7 dead.
7 dead. Right, we do have the Immortals and this guy to go. Okay, the Immortals just about killed those breaches. It took the exact amount of dice to do it, and then I tagged the tank. The tank has attacked me and I lost a flayed one. And that brings us to the end of Necrons turn 2. Okay, so no primary for the Tau. Let's face it, we know how this game is going, but we are having fun, and my son is going to do his best to try and kill a unit, right?
Yeah.
So you use a stratagem and you've fallen back with the tank, and then you've shot into my immortal unit. You got a few wounds through, but I saved everything, even the -3 one. I rolled a 6. So not only that, but I asked my son to take a battle shock test with the CP here, and he failed it, so he's now battle shocked. So that is the end of turn 3 for the Tau. Let's move swiftly into turn 3 for the Necrons. Okay, so I was on all 4 objectives, so that gave me 15 points, and it also meant that I had the opportunity to move my Ophidians off an objective, because you only need to be on 3. So I've moved them over. I've moved the flayed ones and the immortals over towards Cloud Spear, and I've moved these flayed ones up towards the tank. The tank is going to take some work to kill, but I think the flayed ones have a better chance than the Ophidians, because they're both strength 4. No plasma sight, so that's not helpful, but these are at least twin linked. Okay, here we go then. Shooting and assault. Okay, so the Abysmal Staff took out Commander Cloud Spear, and I've managed to get all of my units in combat with the tank. It's going to be interesting. Can I do it? Can I remove the tank from the game? Okay, so the flayed ones at the back first. 20 attacks sustained, needing 3s. Strength 4, so toughness
9 I am.
Toughness 9, so it's going to be 6s. Twin linked. We've got 1 6 so far. Thank you. 3 6s, -1.
-1, so 4 up save. 3 damage.
Wounds. Okay, down to 10 wounds, and we've got the exact same coming in from the other unit of flayed ones. So we're looking at 3s and sustained. We get 1 sustained only. So let's take out all of these misses apart from one of them. There we go. And 6s, twin linked. So 2 6s so far. A cocked dice. Nope, just 2 6s.
2 4-ups. Take another wound.
Okay, and now the Ophidians. Okay, so 5 attacks, needing 3s. 1 jumps out, but it was a 6, so let's take those misses out. Now, strength 4, so I need 6s. You get 1 6, that's -2 and 2 damage.
5 up.
No, another 2 wounds.
Down to 7.
Okay, the Psychomancer next. It's only 1 attack because you're not battle shocked, and I don't get +1 to hit, so it's going to be 4s. No, I miss. I've got a lot of CP. Let's re-roll that. CP re-roll. He hits. Coming in at strength 6.
5s.
He wounds. -3, 3 damage.
6 up.
Ooh. Okay, down to 4 wounds, right? I've got the Immortals left. Okay, we've got 3 Immortals. We need 3s. Miss with 2. Then we are strength 5, so it's going to be 6s. We get to re-roll because you are on an objective. I get 2 6s. Re-rolling, double 1. So 2 go through, 0 AP.
3 ups. All good.
Save both. I've got you down to 4 wounds, but it took pretty much my entire army.
Not bad.
Okay, in turn 4 for the Tau, I've just killed the tank and my son rolled a 6. It's exploded. D3 per unit, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what we can kill. You probably killed more with this than the whole game. 2 of those dead.
The other flayed ones.
1 of those dead.
Immortals.
Ooh.
All of them dead.
Ouch.
Ophidians. Oh, just a wound on 1.
1 wound on 1. Okay. Well, that wasn't bad.
That was alright.
Okay, so let's find out what the final score was. Okay, so I did say let's have a look at the final score with a chuckle. I did manage to max out on both primary and secondary. I scored the maximum I could. That was 80 points with painted. And my son scored 23 points. 5 points for primary and 8 points for secondary, plus painted. Thank you for the game, son.
Thank you.
Sorry, it was a bit one-sided.
That's all right. I don't know what went wrong there, to be honest.
I think, to be fair, it is a hard matchup. We have found with
Yeah.
the murder courts against your Tau, particularly,
Yeah.
it seems pretty strong.
Yeah,
But yeah, it's the way it goes. But hopefully, you had fun rolling some dice.
I did, yeah.
Yeah. I have to say, I think my dice rolling has got slightly better. I've noticed each game that I play that's not against Richard, my dice rolling is getting better. So I think Richard must jinx me. However, we do have one more Combat Patrol game to play. It is Display of Might. It's going to be the Murder Court versus the Tau once again. Stay tuned to watch that. In the meantime, if you'd like to see our other Combat Patrol battle reports, here is a playlist, and here's a playlist to my standard Necron battle reports.